Hey y'all, welcome back to Snack Time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Orange Bloods Texas Football YouTube channel. We have some fan questions today. Not a lot, but we're just gonna jump right in. You ready?
Yes, sir. Oh, not yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. My bad. I was looking
Come
at.
on, give it to me straight.
I was looking at somebody right now. There's a man walking through. About to say like, so, sir. My
Say
bad.
what you mean. Say what you mean, Keondre. It's fine.
Nah, my bad.
All right. This one says, I'd be curious to hear the other players' perspectives on their coach. So your coach is Coach Davis, and just a little anecdote, first impression or positive message that they consistently preach.
Coach Davis never takes a day off, and what I mean by that is, whatever you see on video, whatever you ever heard of Coach Davis or ever seen, that's him. He doesn't sugarcoat nothing. He literally full on flame every day. It's all about footballs to him. He loves this. I can say he's a coach that wakes up every morning and enjoys what he does. He takes passion into his job and really getting us better. And all I can say is I love it, and I'm glad that he's my coach.
First impression, though.
I kind of knew Coach Davis back in like high school when I was getting recruited. But first impression is, to be honest, he's just crazy. I mean, that's one thing you could say. He's just crazy, and you'd be like, damn, like, you gotta get ready to be a player for him, because it's like he gonna let you know everything you're doing, good or bad. Like, he gonna let you know, and it's like having a teammate next to you that doesn't bull crap. You feel me? So I think that's first impression was crazy.
So do you guys know about the other position coaches? Not know about them, but do you guys have any type of conversations with them, really?
I mean, yeah. I mean, we're a team. I mean, when you see coaches walk around, every once in a while you talk to. Like, I know every time I come inside the team meeting room, I've been seeing the coach choice, the running back coach. We always got like a little thing about music, because I like older music. He'd be like, "This one for you." I'm like, "All right, all right." Coach Marion, the receiver coach, he kind of like to put on his little music too. He young, so like him and offensive line coach, Coach Flood, we be seeing every once in a while. He be saying good job about practice or something like that. We just talk like. It's not nothing like you just can't say nothing to nobody. It's just like when you see him, you see him. Because like I'm not in the room with Coach Flood and them. I'm in the room with Davis. So like if I'm walking around the building and you see a coach, it might stop you and say something. Like I've been knowing all these coaches since recruiting. Like I knew Jeff Banks since I was a freshman in high school. Like when he was at A&M recruiting, like just seeing him and now he here is crazy. Like, I've been knowing him since high school. Like he was literally the one that gave me an offer, you feel me? So it's crazy, like just to see them. But I mean, having relationships, I mean, it's just we all a team. So I mean, every coach, every player talk. If you see each other, you see each other. It's like one of them things.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I feel like I've been in a situation, I don't know, like with one of you guys before, where I have asked about a specific coach and y'all are just like, well, that's not really my coach, so I have no idea. I'm like, dang, but y'all all like a whole team. I'm thinking that everybody talks. But, everybody's different. So everybody's talking to different coaches. We'll see. But what is the biggest difference they are seeing this year compared to last year at this time in spring ball? Is it players are better conditioned out of winter workouts? Or is everyone buying in, attitudes, cohesiveness, et cetera, et cetera?
I want to say, I want to say everything all in above. I think we all got better, improved in every category that was offered and that was in the question. I think one, condition is better because the off season was way different. We ran more, we lifted more, we did more things, and it wasn't no more being nervous because what to expect. It was like we knew how this our strength coach act, we knew how he is, we knew how his program is. So now we're just coming there and just giving all you got. In spring ball so far right now with the plays and all that, it just looks more smoother in a way, if I could say that. Like nothing's perfect. Anything in this world is perfect, but it looks more smooth to where like we can execute plays better and we could adjust to things way quicker because we actually know the defense now and they actually know the offense. So it's kind of like way smoother to where like now you just putting a bunch of talent out there that's okay, now we about to see, can you execute better than we can execute? And I think that's the difference.
Okay. Name one player on the offense and defense that is under the radar and will surprise people the most this season as greatly improved.
It's crazy because I think everybody is doing good. On defense, I would say on defense, I'll probably give you two for sure.
Okay.
I would say Jade. I'll say Jalen Ford, the middle linebacker. Jalen Ford showed his talent last year, kind of late in the season, but I think him taking his role more as a leader, improve and got his stuff right, and then on the defense, man, this dude, I feel like is gonna be the next best linebacker at Texas, to where like he gonna get those awards, because that dude right there is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. He's strong. He's fast, and he's just getting his stuff together. He's getting older. Jade is very talented, from Austin, and he's in a new position to where like I feel like that can really help us out on defense. And on offense, I can either say Hayden Connor, the offensive lineman, or I'll say JT. I mean, he got a bunch of people on offense. I mean, I ain't trying to really just single out somebody, but I'll say Hayden Connor, or I'll say JT on the tight end. I'll say JT look like he's gonna make some plays for us.
And why for Connor? Why name Connor?
I mean, Connor has improved. I mean, he's switched a position to guard, and I mean, it's competition out there to where, like, you know, I feel stronger about him being at the position right now for us.
Okay, valid. With Alabama on the schedule week 2, and how a Nick Saban team always comes in well prepared, does that give the team extra motivation or focus for the offseason training?
Nah, because you never want to single out just for one team. Because the thing is, we all prepare a different way. We're all different. Every team is different. And that's obviously in college how stuff, you know, resolve. But I will say that we did train harder than we did last year, because it wasn't just probably because our schedule this year is because of our record last year. You know, we didn't deserve to train like a team last year. We deserve to train like a team that's trying to get back. And I think that's what we did. You know, the first start of offseason, we were 5-7, so we don't have no time to take off. We don't got no relax because we wasn't a very good team last year. So we got to prove this stuff this year. So no team is making us train harder and making us train different. We train it for ourselves to get us better.
Well said. During the fourth quarter last year, there appeared to be problem with conditioning. Has the strength and conditioning staff changed programs to try and address this?
Wait, can you repeat that again?
During the fourth quarter last year, there appeared to be problems with conditioning. Has the strength and conditioning staff changed programs to try and address this?
Yeah. I mean, that was one of our big things, was finishing the fourth quarter. So what we did was, I think a lot of stuff that we have done so far this year is made the end of anything we have done more harder than the beginning it was. So if you lifting weights, you know, usually you do the hardest lift first, but if you do, we changed to where like the hardest lift last or something like that. If we run it, you got to make the fourth quarter at the end of the practice, the end of whatever you're doing, harder than how you started. And that's just happening right now in practice. How beginning of our practice is not, I ain't gonna say typical easy, but it's more chill than at the end of practice. And usually you'll switch that around. Like you get all your hard stuff first to where you could adjust and learn. It's not like that with us right now. Practice at the end is hard. And that's probably the hardest segment. And I think that's how it should be, period, because games are not won in the first and second quarter. Games are won, well, really games are won every quarter, to be exact. But our biggest problem was not working hard in the fourth quarter towards the end of the game. And that was our biggest thing that got us messed up and got us losing games last year. So, yeah, they did make changes and adjusted to help us out and help us learn how to finish better in the fourth quarter.
Okay. Well, that's all I have for you for fan questions. Y'all don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Snack Time, to the Orange Bloods Texas Football YouTube channel.
Thank you.